All right, students, we're going to finish the entire We Shall Overcome. Okay, so go ahead and open up Noteflight. All right, and you should have most of it already saved. All right, we should have that. Now, make sure that we have the notes. Remember, Control L. Make sure your cap lock is down. So we're changing the notes at the very beginning to G instead of E. So the only thing you had to do is you saw what I did. Just hit the up arrow. Hit the right arrow. Okay, so that's the only thing I'm doing is hitting the left and right arrow and then making the notes go up and down. Okay, so we want these notes. All right, make sure we have G, G, A, G, F, E. Okay, then watch this, y'all. Hit Control, copy the first measure, hit Shift, copy the second measure, and then hit Control C. Go to the third measure, Control V. What that simply did was that cut and paste, so I don't have to do the same thing in the first measure, okay? So, Mr. Moon, what'd you do? Okay, highlight the first measure, boom. Hold down your Shift key. Click again and highlight the first measure and second measure. Then go click the third measure, highlight the third measure. Then hit Control V. Boom, okay? I'm gonna do that one more time just to make sure y'all got it, okay? So after I complete the notes like I did, the G, G, A, G, F, E, all right, I highlight the first measure. Hold down my Shift key, then click the second measure. All right, so now my first two measures are highlighted. Now I hit Control C. Then I click the third measure. Hit Control V. All right, now those four measures, 1, 2, 3, 4, are there. All right, and then we go to the fifth measure. All right, we're gonna make that note a half note. And then these two notes are quarter note. Okay. Remember, if you mess up, hit a note, don't come in the right note, hit the right arrow, left arrow, up and down. Now, watch what I did, y'all. I want to do that again and show you all what I did. So that's a quarter note, and to make it a dotted quarter note, only thing I do is hit the period on my keyboard. All right, watch this, y'all. Highlight the first four measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit Shift. All right, now hit Enter. What that did is that made four measures. Oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We only want four measures on each line. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then highlight, hit Enter. All right. Now go over here to Layout. we want to hit create system. All right, so let me show you what I just did. See how these on two different lines? To make it one line, I highlight it. Then I go over here to layout. Then I go to create system. Okay. Same thing, do it. We want 4 measures on each system. So I highlight it, come over here to layout and click create system. All right, remember if it's an extra measure in there, click it and go up there and hit the minus sign. Now if not there, make sure these are checked. Okay, measure, delete measure. Okay, now watch this. I click that C and I go up here to tie. Okay, then I hit Control L and make sure I have the notes in there. All right, and so that's we shall overcome the whole thing. So what I want you all to do is make sure you complete the whole thing. All right, you have your notes in there. All right, and everything else. Remember, if you have all right, let's say for example you have extra measures. Remember, only thing you gotta do is hit the minus sign. And let's say if you have a measure, you're only supposed to have 4 measures. All right, let's say you have 3 measures and you want this measure with the rest of them. So I highlight it, come over here to layout and hit create system. Layout, create system. All right, each one of these is called a system. So we have a total of 4 systems. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.